Before President Biden went to Israel yesterday, the U.S. sent a delegation of senators, including Nevada's Jackie Rosen. Kim Passoff caught up with Rosen and has more on what she saw.
Yeah, so today we spoke with her about her weekend trip to the country amidst the war. She says the United States stands with Israel now and always.
She just looked us in the eye and she said, "We no longer live in the same world as the rest of you."
Senator Jackie Rosen relaying the words of a woman with a family member taken hostage by Hamas. For family left in limbo, not knowing if they will see a loved one again, every moment is an eternity.
As the only Jewish mother serving in the Senate, meeting with those parents whose children were ripped away from them by terrorists, hearing those stories, seeing the fear and pain in their eyes, feeling their heartbreak, I can just tell you that's something that's going to stay with me for the rest of my life.
Senator Rosen, part of a bipartisan delegation who went to Israel to see the devastation firsthand, was forced to shelter multiple times due to bombing.
Missiles are going off hundreds a night.
The delegation met with Israeli government officials, including Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Israel's war cabinet, about the resources they need. Rosen is leading the effort on a U.S. humanitarian aid package for the country and urging the Department of Defense to send 2 Iron Dome batteries and other unused military assets.
Now is the time for decisive bipartisan action to help Israel.
But there is a significant roadblock getting assets to Israel immediately. Nothing can pass through Congress until a speaker is elected in the House. Fox 5 asked Rosen for her solution.
I can tell you that the Senate's going to do its job and get the supplemental passed as quickly as possible. And what I hope is that the House of Representatives stands up and realizes that they need to be the adult in the room and that there's serious business that needs to happen, not just to protect the United States, but to protect people all around the world.
And Rosen said if you do have friends or family in Israel that you have not been able to get a hold of, her office can help. She asked that you reach out to her directly at rosen.senate.gov. We have a link to that website on our website, fox5vegas.com.